Hey there everyone, Kurtzing back with a Great League battle video. It's been a while again. Keep getting so busy that I don't have the time to make these videos. Or I have the time, I just don't do so well, or I struggle with trying to find a team that I think you guys would enjoy watching. So anyways, yesterday I was battling and got stomped by this team. Happened to have all the Pokemon. So I made this team up and went on a 4-1 run with it. I'm going to actually try it tomorrow when the season switches over. I'll post this video tomorrow, so the day that the season switches over, I'll be posting this and I will still try this team and see how it goes. So now that I've given you that update, Green is going to go for a Body Slam here, and it takes out the Slazzle. In comes a Shadow Victory Bell. Those things do so much damage. I am at an Avalanche on my Frostlass. Gets their last shield, and the Mandibuzz comes back in. So I bank Avalanche there and switch into my Diggersby. Diggersby easily can take the Foul Play or Dark Pulse. Or an Aerial Ace. So they go for another Foul Play here, and I'm farming up quite a bit, and the reason I was trying to farm up extra there, I ate this extra move without really needing to, was so that I would hopefully have a move to throw at the Victory Bell so that I didn't just get farmed down while I was trying to get enough energy. So here this works out almost perfect actually, that I've got the Mandibuzz almost taken out and they can't quite take me out, and then they switch and snipe me there. So I'm at the Avalanche here, takes out the Victory Bell, and then one more Powder Snow. I'm not even sure if the Powder Snow actually went through, but you could see the move go. So that first game was a good game to my opponent there. Frostlass into Venusaur, and this is mostly positive for Frostlass. I was actually quite surprised. Almost every battle that I do, I get a positive lead with Frostlass in the lead. So I was surprised there they threw the Sludge Bomb. Frenzy Plant, even though it's resisted, being Shadow, it would still hit like a truck, do a ton of damage. So there they let that Avalanche go, and I take out the Frostlass, or the Venusaur. Go for a Shadow Ball, and I tried to switch out there, but they do get to the Surf, so I'm gonna have to eat that. Gets me into the red, and at this point I'm just gonna stay in now. Probably a mistake because that lets them farm me down, but I still have switch. So, and by that I mean that I can switch out at any time here because I'm not locked in. So I go for the Crunch, and let's see here. They do shield that, and then I'm gonna get to a Body Slam, and I was quite surprised. I believe that they shield this again. So it's like, oh wow, they must be really weak to Green in the back, because they shield. And Diggersby and Green, they're not the same. They're not the same at all, but they kind of work almost the same. They're both very bulky. With the Fire Punch and Body Slam, you get to move quickly. And in the case of their, I'm not actually running Fire Punch anymore. I'm running Scorching Sands. So in the case of like a Lantern, they can both do super effective damage, but the Diggersby does take super effective from potential surfs and stuff like that. So there I do land the Hyper Beam on the Gligar, and that was part of how I lost to this team, was completely unexpecting the Hyper Beams. I think the Frostlass ended up getting me as well in the back. So I get to another Hyper Beam here. Thought about throwing the Scorching Sands, but I really wasn't sure if I would if it would take him out, and then they'd maybe get to a dig and take me out. So I just went for the safe move and did the Hyper Beam. So here, this is not a good lead, so I didn't go positive every lead. Safe switch into Greedent, and I did that because obviously the Scorching Sands on Diggersby is the better response, but most of the time that you use safe swap, you're kind of expecting them to switch out as well. So you don't want to switch into your best response and then have them switch out and take that out, and then you're stuck later on not being able to take that Pokemon out. So here they do switch out a little bit late into Steelix, which is actually good for me. Oh, sorry. Because again, Diggersby is the better response to now Steelix and whatever their first Pokemon was. Process. I know what it is. I just Bastiodon. So bring in Frostlass. Why did I bring in Frostlass? Because out of Steelix and Bastiodon, Bastiodon is worse for Frostlass, so I wanted to be able to have them try to switch back in, and then I can lock myself in against the Bastiodon here. That's what it was. Scorching Sands surprised me and took it out. I did not expect that to connect, like that to actually take it out, because Bastiodon is very tanky. So here I feel like I'm in a bit of a tight spot because they have a Jellicent in the back, and now I've locked myself in. So I do go for the Hyper Beam. It gets blocked with Blue Shield, so I'm not even sure how much damage it would actually do. Be resisted. Ooh. They'd land the Surf, and it doesn't quite take me out. So there I'm able to bank the Scorching Sands. We're just playing like back and forth, back and forth. I switch, they switch, they switch, I switch. So I throw the Avalanche. That doesn't quite take out the Steelix. I do have a shield left. I am at another Avalanche, so I'm going to shield this up. And I believe one more Power Snow takes out the Steelix. I'm at a Shadow Ball. I think they have a shield, so they have to respect it. No, they don't. That's okay. Yes. No shield. Almost takes him out, and I think we CMP'd, so they had to throw their energy, and I have that Scorching Sand, and that is going to be a good game for me. Well played to my opponent. That was a close one. And I think that's 3-1 right now, so this might be the last set already. Shouldn't be. 2 more maybe, I think. Oh, maybe this is maybe the last one, and then collect the stuff. So here, Espeon is very rare. I don't hardly ever battle it to Espeon. Ooh, man, oh man. It's after 11 right now, and I get up at 5. So, tired. Shadow Ball gets shield. And now I'm going to come in with Greedent here. If I can get to a crunch, that's going to be super effective. I feel like from here, a Body Slam's probably going to take it out. Take the Psychic Fangs. Defense fell. Add another move already again. I do shield up the Psychic Fangs. Not sure that's the right play or not, but I'm able to throw the Body Slam here. And it does take them out. So now I still have energy. We're even on shields, and they have a Sylveon in the back. So I go for the crunch. Yes, I know it's resisted. I always like to throw the move that could potentially debuff them or boost my attack. Most of the time they'll debuff, and then I'm switching. But I do know that it's resisted. And I'm specifically throwing it to try to get the defense drop. So shield up this Moonblast. Now I'm down shields, they still have shield. I go for the Scorching Sands, and they let it go. So they're down to their last Pokemon, which is Umbreon. So they all EV evolutions. So they're out of move here. I have no shields left. good thing is Umbreon does not hit very hard. They are running Dark Pulse, which is going to hit a little bit harder. So I go right for the Hyper Beam. They do shield that, so that's a little bit unfortunate. And I'm able to catch. This must be the game that I lost. I thought I lost that other game. This must be the game that I lost. Go for the Hyper Beam here, and this does not KO. Impressed, it does about half health, I believe, from where they're at. Yeah, not quite half health, but from where they were at, it did about half. And then they're at another Dark Pulse. That'll take me out. Good game. Well played to my opponent. Yeah, okay, so that's 3-1 now. Shiny Shiftry. And looks fairly positive for me. However, Shiftry gets to moves incredibly fast, and a foul play would I think, pretty much take me out. Shiftry hits so hard. So I shield up the first move. I do get to an Avalanche, which will in return take out the Shiftry if they let that go. So they shield that up, respect it. And I catch the next move on my Greedent. Foul play. See how hard that hits? It's foul play, and it just chunks. So they come in with an Alakazam. Person's running a spicy team here. Do get their last shield, and I get the defense fell. So that's perfect. I come in with Frost Sauce. Trying to decide what they have as a move, and it is Fire Punch, so it's a good shield. Allows me to reach the Shadow Ball. That takes out the Alakazam. They bring back in Shiftry, and unfortunately I am not able to Powder Snow down before they get to move. And they do opt to go for the Leaf Blade, but look at that, even Leaf Blade from half health takes me out. And just by sheer luck, they have a Marowak in the back, so this is going to be a good game for me. Well played to my opponent, but there's not really anything they can do. 2 Scorching Sands is easily going to take them out, and they decide to concede the match. So, well played there. And that is all of the battles. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look forward to the new season. I kind of stalled out here at the end. Been so busy, haven't gotten battles in, haven't been making videos. But I look forward to getting off to a good start and getting back into it. See you guys in the next one.